Hello, it's Jude Chi here from Colour Healing Art, Colour Healing Interiors, and I wanted to share a painting with you today, and this is it behind me. I hope you can see it with the reflection there. It's not easy to do that without getting a reflection on the glass, but I hope you can see it. You will certainly be able to pick up that there's a lot of water in this painting, and the name of the painting is Rain on Lochinch. And Lochinch is a beautiful loch in the Cairngorm National Park, very near where I live. And I spent some time there one day and I was painting in the rain, and it was spectacularly squally and really rainy. And I just had the best day, and I did several paintings that day. And even as I was working, I was using inks and acrylics, and I didn't really need to have any water pot because the rain just kept coming down, and I would leave the painting in the rain, then come back and make some more marks. I was using stones and sticks and all sorts to paint with my fingers, and this was one of the paintings that came about from the day, and I really like it. And I think it's because I really felt the weather that day. So it was really special to be able to be in there, and I was absolutely soaked, and at one point I had an umbrella up and I was trying to keep everything at least a little bit dry, but ended up having to give up. So there was paint all over the umbrella, there was paint all over me, there was paint dripping into the loch. So it was really a fun and very exhilarating day, and I can still remember the fabulous feeling when, you know, I finished the day, got all my things home, eventually everything dried out, and I just so enjoyed remembering that fabulous day. So Rain on Lochinch, and it does have a kind of moody feel about it, yet it doesn't make me think it was a dark day. It was, in many ways, it felt like a refreshing day and a light day. So there's something really magical about painting in the outdoors and being there with your subject. And on that day I did 4 paintings actually, which I plan to put in the exhibition when I do eventually have my next 2020 exhibition. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how paintings have got stories to tell for me. And when I look at these paintings, and you can probably feel my pleasure that I had painting them, but they also remind me that it is possible to weather the storms. And at this time, lots of things are so different for us, and we're all learning new patterns, new rhythms or not, and finding our way. And this time will pass. This passage of time, which feels like a storm in many ways, and there are calm bits in it, there are wild bits in it, there are colourful bits, there are dark bits, and there are heavy bits, but the time will pass. And the storm will pass, and we will feel different after that storm. So I guess when I look at these paintings now, a little series of 4 of them, I think to myself, yeah, the storm did pass that day, and I'm left with some colour, I'm left with light that was starting to come through on the clouds. And no 2 days are ever the same with weather in the Scottish Highlands, so we need to take the weather whatever it is, and just now I think we're all weathering some storms. So I wish you a safe journey and a safe passage as we weather this storm that we're all sharing together. And I do observe all the kindnesses that are happening and all the reaching out in very special and unusual ways to support each other at this time. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video clip, and I might just pop up more of the paintings from that day so you can get a feel for how the weather did change and flow and move as the day went on. So it's good wishes from Jude Chi to you, and I hope you're safe, I hope you're well, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.